What is up, guys? It is Turbo here, and this is episode 54 of the Oxford United Manager Mode. So, yeah, I'm feeling a bit off today, so I apologise if my voice is weird. But we have a match in the FA Cup against West Ham, and we're going towards the end of now. And then a league match against the MK Dons, a league match against Huddersfield, who are in the top playoff places, and then Bournemouth, who are like bottom. So yeah, it's all good this episode. Those are the four games. The rest the next episode, and let's get straight in. This is the FA Cup match against West Ham. We are in the quarter-finals, I believe, right now. So we need to win here, and yeah, we start off quite the better the team. We have a nice couple of chances in the first 20 minutes. That being the first, and just a couple of minutes later, this happened, and Heslop went through and smashed it. But a good save by Rob Green, by the way. But we were kind of on top for the first few minutes. But to be honest, it was an open game. I mean, we both had both sides, like, they both had chances. Just we had slightly more, slightly better chances, and the Tansel should be scoring them. But hey, it was a bit unlucky for him to miss that one and to miss this one a few minutes later as well. So yeah. But we did keep attacking. Sorry, like I said, we were the better team, and to be honest, in the first half we should have had a couple of goals to show for it before the 40-minute mark. However, luckily, Constable managed to go through, sidestep there, and score in the 45th minute. James Constable gave us the lead, and that's all we need from now on, because we had been playing very strongly. Like I say, I've said this a couple of times already so far. But we've been playing very strongly. We created the more chances, and it was just a matter of time really before we put ours away. And luckily, we put ours away before West Ham managed to get one of those stupid FIFA written things. And Heslop even managed to double our lead a few minutes later with a dodgy header that Rob Green should be saving every single day of his life. But never mind. That was in the second half, and we suddenly have a 2-0 lead, and we're up against West Ham in the FA Cup quarterfinals. And, well, we are set, we are cruising, and we need another goal to put the game to bed, and then we can just keep possession. And we nearly got it. I mean, Heslop had a nice shot there. But, this is around the time in the game when West Ham start to create chances of their own, and they did. Only a good save by Clark there stopped them. And, yeah, so like I say, West Ham made that chance, but apart from that, I didn't really do anything else, because I don't know, we were still attacking, and it was left to Tansel to kill the game off in the 77th minute when he gets volleys +3. There's the trademark celebration, and suddenly, well, I'm not going to do what I did for the second goal. We are now 3-0 up against West Ham in the FA Cup. We will sit back and defend for all our lives. And we still managed to create those chances, and Atazov could have had another one, to be honest. If he had over kicked or done something there, or if Heslop had got that one in. Heslop was really playing well this game, actually. It's one of the rare games that I played him. Unfortunately, West Ham did actually get a goal back. They managed to peg us back one. And yeah, and that was in the 83rd minute. Around the time Thomas Muller scored for Bayern Munich against Chelsea. Oh, wait. Chelsea won it. Yeah, boy. Anyway, the final score was 3-1. We beat West Ham in the quarterfinals, and that means we are doing excellent in this competition up to now. We have already beaten Manchester United, and we have now beaten West Ham. I really want to go on, and in the semi-finals, it's all good because we get to play in Europe. At Wembley. And this is just for any of you guys who doubt me. This is what I play on. 6 minutes, world class, and normal. I'm not lowering the difficulty or anything. That's just the difficulty. So yeah, I just included that so none of you would hate, I suppose. And yeah, the next match is against MK Dons in the league away, and the MK Dons are a good team. And I kind of went into this playing a rubbish one because I have Levin and Selesky on the pitch at the same time, which never really works out because they both like to be the attacking role. And I didn't have many options up front. I only had Lucas Piazon really and Mr. Pope. So yeah, MK Dons were actually the much better team throughout the first half. They took a 1-0 lead in the 13th minute, and they managed to double their lead a few minutes later with another just goal from passing it across, or from the ball being passed across. And yeah, so we were 2-0 down before 20 minutes, and I was pretty pissed off. And what I was even more pissed off about is that they were still creating chances towards the 20th minute after that. Like, look, they've had 2 chances, 3 or 4 now already, and we haven't even got the ball in their half to show. And, well, it was no surprise when we went 3-0 down because, like I say, the MK Dons were all over us for the first half. And for the second time this episode, there has been a 3-0 lead by a team. So we were looking to peg one back before half time, and peg one back we did with Zaleski. And at this point, I was thinking, yeah, because, you know, maybe if we get another goal, maybe we could look at turning things around, gaining the momentum, going for the 4-3 win if we can. But at the same time, you know, we had to keep responsibility at the back. We had to make sure that we were safe and, you know, solid. And unfortunately, the MK Dons were still creating the chances, and luckily for that one, for us, that one went over the bar. Which is, you know, fine by me. I don't mind at all. And, yeah. So when Smalley went through and passed it across, that really should have been 3-2. And if that had gone in, or maybe if we had made better use of that chance, it would have been really good. But then Osborne scores the weirdest goal ever. Sorry, not Osborne, Wright. He scores the weirdest goal ever. He hits it, it comes off the post, hits the keeper in the back and then goes in. Let's look at it again one more time. Head, post, keeper in. Light! Oh, anyway, at this point we're 3-2 down, and we suddenly all have the belief and the morale back in our sails. We can do this now, but unfortunately we couldn't do anything for the next 10 minutes. I mean, we were trying, but their defence held out. And to be honest, MK Dons, they gained a well-deserved victory because they outplayed us so much, and it was 3-2 to them. So, you know, a win and a loss so far. We need to win against Huddersfield because otherwise they overtake us. And yeah, that wasn't going to happen, was it? Huddersfield had the chances early on, and you know, we were I don't know, we were playing well, but Huddersfield were playing better, like I say. And although we had more of the chances and created more, and we had more of the ball as well, we couldn't score. I don't know. There was something wrong with our finishing this episode, and I tell you what, it was probably because the Tyson wasn't on the pitch. No, I'm joking. I played Piaz on and Constable half the time, so there was no excuse really. And when Simpson fired one home for Huddersfield to give them the lead, it was realization that we wouldn't be top after this game if Huddersfield won. So yeah, that should have been the penalty. That's the biggest penalty I've ever seen turned down by a referee, and you know, we were made to suffer for it when Huddersfield again took the 2-0 lead through Simpson on the 40th minute. So at this point, I was thinking exactly the same as I was thinking last game. Can we get one back before half time to, you know, to I don't know, to give us some momentum? And apparently we couldn't. And I should have sweat that one across to whoever that is, Pittman. By Piaz when Pittman was free, and that's what I would have done if it was an important game. But hey, it doesn't really matter because we're still 2-0 down, and we can't get anything. And that was unfortunate. The defender blocked it well, but in the end, it was 3-0 to Huddersfield, and this time for an own goal by Billy Zaleski. So yeah, at this point I was pissed off. I mean, I wasn't playing to win anymore. I was just playing to piss off Huddersfield, and well. We can't even get in a goal through sweaty goals. So yeah, the final score was 3-0 to Huddersfield, and we couldn't do anything this match. We were getting raped, and unfortunately, we need a big morale boost. By the way, that's the third game that there's been a 3-0 scoreline before someone changed it. There you go. There's the I got the formation and the final thing for Huddersfield mixed up. Apologise. But now that you've seen the formation, we go into the next game against Bournemouth away again. And we need a very, very big morale boosting win. Otherwise, we're not going to do well in the month ahead. We still have a chance to gain top because we play Peterborough and you know, lower league teams. So we have a big chance, though, nevertheless, even though we're not top anymore. Unfortunately, I forgot to record the league, but I did view it a couple of times. So yeah, when Johnson smashed it, even though I pressed finesse, he did smash it in past the keeper in the 19th minute. We had hope in our hearts, I suppose. Bit of alliteration, whatever the fuck that means. And a really nice, well-taken goal by Johnson. And that's like his fourth goal of the campaign. So we were playing really well, and we could have doubled our lead a few minutes later when Constable headed straight into the keeper's hands, which was a bit unfortunate. But, you know, at the same time, we were, for once, playing better. Like we did against West Ham. We you know, gained our winning momentum back because we managed to score through quite a kind of unexpected scorer, I suppose. So, you know, Constable made it 2-0 eventually in the 36th minute. A bit lucky. Came off the post and then he just managed to header it into the empty net. But yeah, a well-deserved, to be honest, 2-0 lead because we were outplaying, sorry if I went quiet there, we were outplaying Bournemouth off the park. So 2-0 in the 36th minute, and I'm thinking, right, now let's get a couple more goals. We need them to compensate for the losses that we've had. And when Constable scored that, long range fired along the floor, short and sharp, no. Along the ground, low and hard, that's what I'm looking for. There we go. He gave us the 3-0 lead, and that's the fourth time, 4 out of 4 times there has been a 3-0 scoreline. But unfortunately, it wouldn't last because Bournemouth did actually score with Donaldson. Ugh, what a tit. Made it 3-1. And, at this point I'm thinking, oh, god damn it, let's not concede anymore. In fact, let's go out and score another one just to make sure. And we nearly did when Constable went through. He chipped the keeper there. That was a bit unfortunate to not see that one go in. But, we're nearly there. And hopefully we can hold out for the last couple of minutes. We won't concede. And to be honest, we really need another goal as well to make sure that we win. But that was not to be because Bournemouth suddenly looked like turning the game around. They scored in the 69th minute. And suddenly it was 3-2. So we needed a goal desperately to clinch the game. Constable hit the bar a bit later on, as you just saw. That was a really nice chance. Unfortunately, he missed. But eventually Lucas Piazon scored with his head to make it 4-2 and sealed the result with his head. Surprisingly, he's quite short, and he scored a couple of goals with his head, as well as that hat-trick, bro. So he's a good player for us, but he isn't really showing all that he's worth. Like 10,000 a week, Jesus Christ. But yeah, guys, this has been the end of the episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. I know I have. And stay tuned. Next episode, we have 4 league games for you. Hopefully we can get back on track in the league. Back on top position. I apologise for not showing you the league table this episode. But yeah, like I said, thanks for watching. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!